Hopefully you can hear me over the rain. Testing, testing. Hello. First of all, apologies for the rain noise. It is actually chucking it down. Just decided to do this, so that's fantastic. So yeah, it's 2024. Happy New Year to everyone. First of all, thank you all so much for subscribing recently. Since we put out our last video on how much everything cost last year, we've gained over 50 subscribers. We're now over 500 subscribers, 507 I think we're at now. So that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for all your support. So yeah, on to the new year, and you can see I've got some parts here. Lots of work to do, so I'll just run through basically what we're doing over the next few weeks. First of all, the series again is sponsored by Airtech Motorsports, and because they're sponsoring the series, they have organised with the organisers themselves, the organisers of the Mini Challenge Club Sport. They've organised with them that the cars in the S class, so being the S53, which we are, or the S56, that we have to run some mandatory parts. These mandatory parts for us mean that we have to run their Airtech top mount intercooler and the Airtech rear spoiler. So over the next couple of episodes we'll be fitting these. Unfortunately it means taking off the intercooler that we've already got, but it is what it is. That's the series we want to compete in, so we've got to run the parts as they specify. I'm kind of looking forward to fitting the rear wing. I don't think it's going to do much in the way of aero, but if it does, aero is something I've wanted to try and get involved in. We're still waiting for the final draft of the regulations to come out, so we don't know if we're allowed to run splitters yet, like our own splitters, but that is something I want to make if we're allowed. Another thing that we've got here is a Cooler Works short shifter. It's something that since Silverstone last year, Emma had a go at one at Silverstone last year, and ever since then she wanted one, so
cheese.
We got a hold of one. Thanks to Bad Boy Tuning for getting this out to us. So yeah, I think the order we're going to do it in is I'll fit this first, then I'll fit the intercooler, then I'll fit the wing, something like that. There's some other things we need to do. We need to take off the front shocks and get them back over to Gaz for another service. I don't think they need it this year like they did last year. There's no play in them as such, but since we got them serviced last year, they've been involved in 3 big offs, plus obviously a whole season of racing, so I think it's safe to just get them done. It's cheap enough, so we'll get that done. We've also got to take out the fire extinguisher and get that serviced because they only last for 2 years. So that's what we do in this episode. We'll be taking off the front shocks and the fire extinguisher, and I'll get them sent away to be serviced. I don't know where to send the fire extinguisher yet, but I'll figure out what we do with that. And yeah, that'll be it. There'll also be some other updates of other things we've got going on. You'll maybe notice to the side there we have an R56. It's not actually ours, but it is a project that we're working on, so there'll be more about that in an upcoming episode. And my daily driver just now is an R53, another red R53, so we're going to be doing some bits and pieces of that, just to keep the channel going. I'm going to try and upload a video once a week, Going to try and do that for at least the whole season, maybe even beyond it, and just see how far we can grow this thing. So yeah, enough waffling. We'll go on to taking off the front shocks. Right then, front struts. Really nice and easy to take off in this. Pull off brake lines. He says it nice and easy to take off with this, and then struggles with a ABS line. Yep. The issue is I've got the axle stand under here, and it's stopping the wishbone from moving all the way down. It's out now. I'll go to the other side, and then we'll take the fire extinguisher out. And it's cut me already. So there we are, shocks and fire extinguisher. I think she'll take the fire extinguisher out. It's literally just, you take the cables out of here. It's just two massive Jubilee clips that hold it in, and then obviously you've got the connection for all the pipes and all that themselves. It's just a push fit connection there. So that's it. Need to get this serviced. Like I said, I don't know who services these. It's Turini OMP. I'm sure there's somebody in the UK that can service these. Yeah, they need to be done every 2 years. I mean, it's still in the green, it's still absolutely fine, but that's what the blue book says, so we'll get that done. And these, like I say, there's no play. Everything still feels nice and tight on them. But we'll just get them serviced anyway. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Obviously, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Next week we'll fit the cooler works. That should be pretty straightforward, and then we'll get onto the AirTech stuff. And I'll talk to you another time about what we're doing with that R56. Anyway, that's it, and we'll see you next time.